It's shaping up to be an extra creepy Halloween for us Earthlings this year. The Great Pumpkin could be upstaged by a scary-looking asteroid that looks like a skull. This is the Monkey Head Nebula, also known as NGC 2174. This amazing nebula is about 6,400 light-years away from Earth in the Orion constellation. Then there is this hourglass-shaped image taken by the Webb Space Telescope, and there we have something truly breathtaking, a rose made of galaxies. NASA recently released a collection of photos that are both terrifying and awe-inspiring, from fiery supernovas to hauntingly beautiful nebulae. We're about to explore the universe's greatest hits in stunning detail. The Andromeda Galaxy is one of the most spectacular sights in our night sky. Located about 2.5 million light-years away, it's our closest galactic neighbor and a magnificent example of a spiral galaxy. Imagine a giant pinwheel with billions of stars all spinning in a cosmic dance that spans an incredible 220,000 light-years. NASA's images of Andromeda are truly breathtaking. When you look at these photos, you're seeing a bright glowing core surrounded by delicate lanes of dust and gas. These lanes twist and turn, creating a beautiful spiral pattern that makes Andromeda such a standout in our universe. The core itself is packed with older, redder stars, while the spiral arms are home to younger, bluer stars and star-forming regions. What's really fascinating about Andromeda is that it's not just a static picture in space. This galaxy is actually on a collision course with our own Milky Way. In several billion years, the two galaxies are expected to merge in a spectacular event that will reshape both. This cosmic collision will create a new galaxy, often referred to as Milkomeda or Milkdroma by astronomers. While this might sound dramatic, it's a slow event on a timescale that's hard to grasp, so no need to worry about it in our lifetime. Supernova remnant Dem L71 is a stunning sight in space, showcasing what happens after a star explodes. Captured by the Chandra X-ray Observatory, this remnant is found in the Large Magellanic Cloud, a small galaxy that orbits our Milky Way. The remains of this star's explosive death create a beautiful, intricate pattern of gas and dust that glows brightly from the heat of the explosion's shock wave. When a star goes supernova, it releases a huge amount of energy, sending shock waves through space. These shock waves heat up the surrounding gas and dust to extremely high temperatures, causing them to glow in different colors. The image of Dem L71 looks like a cosmic rainbow, with various colors indicating different elements. For example, oxygen might appear as one color, while sulfur shows up as another. This colorful display is not only beautiful but also gives scientists important clues about the elements produced during the star's life and explosive death. Dem L71 is a fascinating reminder of a star's life cycle. Stars like the one that created this remnant spend millions to billions of years fusing elements in their cores. When they run out of fuel, they can't support themselves against gravity anymore, leading to a dramatic collapse and explosion. This supernova explosion spreads elements into space, which can eventually form new stars, planets, and even life. So in a way, Dem L71 represents both an ending and a new beginning in the universe. A visual odyssey through NASA's Astronomy Picture of the Day, APOD, the universe is an enormous, mysterious place full of wonders. NASA's APOD archive is like a front-row seat to the best show in the cosmos. For those who might not know, NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, is the U.S. government agency responsible for everything related to space exploration, aeronautics, and space research. Thanks to APOD, we get to see some of the most breathtaking images of space, each with its own unique story. Imagine scrolling through a gallery of the universe's greatest hits, from stunning galaxies to mesmerizing nebulae. APOD has it all. These images are more than just pretty pictures, they're windows into the vast, dynamic, and often mind-blowing nature of the cosmos. Each photo tells a story about the stars, planets, and other celestial bodies that make up our universe. One day you might find yourself staring at the Andromeda Galaxy, our closest galactic neighbor, beautifully captured in all its spiral glory. Another day you could be looking at the remnants of a supernova explosion like Dem L71, showing the aftermath of a star's dramatic death. The images are full of vibrant colors, intricate details, and the kind of beauty that makes you stop and think about how amazing our universe really is. The Pillars of Creation is one of the most iconic images captured by the Hubble Space Telescope, showing us an extraordinary view of the Eagle Nebula. This part of space is a true star factory with towering columns of interstellar gas and dust that look like cosmic pillars. These pillars are where new stars are born, making them one of the most fascinating regions in our galaxy. They're composed mostly of hydrogen gas with a bit of dust mixed in, and they act like stellar nurseries. Inside these pillars, conditions are just right for new stars to form. The gas and dust clump together under gravity, eventually getting dense and hot enough to ignite nuclear fusion, which is the process that powers stars. What's really cool about the pillars of creation is how they're shaped by the intense ultraviolet light from young, hot stars nearby. This light erodes the pillars over time, carving them into the intricate shapes we see in the images. As this happens, small, even denser clumps of gas and dust form within the pillars. These clumps, called globules, might contain protostars, baby stars that are just starting to form. Looking at the pillars of creation is like peering into a cosmic nursery. It's incredible to think that within these majestic structures, new stars are being born, some of which might have their own planets orbiting them in the future. The Crab Nebula is one of the most breathtaking sights in the universe, and the Hubble Space Telescope has captured it in stunning detail. This nebula is the aftermath of a supernova explosion, a massive star that blew itself apart in 1054 AD. The resulting explosion created a beautiful, chaotic cloud of gas and dust that we see today. The Crab Nebula is like a giant cosmic laboratory, providing astronomers with valuable insights into the life and death of stars. At the heart of the nebula is a pulsar, which is the leftover core of the exploded star. This pulsar is incredibly dense and spins 30 times per second, sending out pulses of radiation and winds of particles. These powerful winds shape the surrounding gas and dust, creating the intricate filamentary structures that make the Crab Nebula so mesmerizing. When you look at images of the Crab Nebula, you see a vibrant mix of colors. These colors represent different elements ejected by the supernova. For instance, red might indicate hydrogen, green might be sulfur, and blue might be oxygen. The filaments within the nebula are particularly fascinating. They are twisted and tangled, showing the chaotic nature of the explosion. These structures are remnants of the star's outer layers, now glowing brightly as they are energized by the pulsar's radiation. The Butterfly Nebula, captured by NASA's Wide Field Camera 3 aboard the Hubble Space Telescope, is one of the most beautiful sights in the universe. This planetary nebula looks like a cosmic butterfly with its wings spread wide across space. It's formed by the complex interactions of material ejected by a dying star, creating a stunning and symmetrical pattern. When you look at images of the Butterfly Nebula, the first thing that strikes you is its vibrant colors. These colors aren't just for show, they actually represent different gases that have been heated to thousands of degrees by the intense ultraviolet light from the nebula's central star. For example, reds might indicate hydrogen, greens could be nitrogen, and blues might be oxygen. This colorful display is like a cosmic light show, highlighting the nebula's intricate structures and patterns. The symmetrical shape of the Butterfly Nebula is particularly fascinating. It's created by the star at the center, which is in the final stages of its life. As this star sheds its outer layers, the material is ejected in opposite directions, forming the two wings of the nebula. The intense light from the star illuminates these wings, creating the beautiful patterns we see. Zombie star explodes back to life. Imagine a star that comes back to life after exploding. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? Well, in the cosmos, this can actually happen and is known as a zombie star. One of the most famous examples is Tau, a star that defied death and exploded again in a spectacular show. Tau started its life as a white dwarf, which is what's left after a star like our Sun has burned out its fuel and shed its outer layers. Normally, a white dwarf would just fade away over time, but Tau had other plans. It was part of a binary system, meaning it had a companion star nearby. As the white dwarf orbited its companion, it began to pull in material from its partner. Imagine a cosmic Pac-Man gobbling up everything in its path. Eventually, Tau consumed so much mass from its neighbor that it couldn't hold it all in. This buildup of material triggered a runaway reaction, causing Tau to explode again in what's known as a Type Ia supernova. Type Ia supernovae are special because they always explode with a consistent brightness, making them useful for measuring distances in space. The Ghost Hand of God, the Hand of God, is actually a pulsar wind nebula. It's created by the dense remnant of a star that exploded in a supernova. When a massive star dies, it leaves behind a rapidly spinning neutron star. This neutron star emits powerful jets of particles that interact with the surrounding gas and dust. The result is a beautiful, glowing nebula with a shape that can resemble a hand or a ghostly figure. The nebula's glowing tendrils and filaments are the result of these particles energizing the surrounding material. The pulsar at the center of the Hand of God is incredibly dense, with the mass of about 1.4 times that of the Sun packed into a sphere just about 12 miles across. It's spinning rapidly, creating a powerful magnetic field that generates the jets we see in the nebula. These jets shoot out at nearly the speed of light and collide with the surrounding gas, creating shock waves that heat it up and cause it to glow. The image of the Hand of God is not only beautiful but also helps scientists understand how these pulsar wind nebulae work.